Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true. Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh.
May nakita kayo na sa bandang gitna, may dragon.
Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is alright!
Oh! Look at that.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh?
Ayun na si Childe. Feeling ko siya to.
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself.
Ito na. Kala ko si Childe nga.
You're nothing but dross, and you're in my way.
Sakto yan sa razor gamit natin. So,
well, I've never been one to beat around the bush, you know. But who could have possibly guessed that the god of Geo would mysteriously perish the very moment I arrived in Liyue, and that if it weren't for that lovely little rite of parting ceremony you put together, it would have taken me a whole lot longer to get the information I needed.
Yeah, this is really
Stalking
getting
the
chills.
Hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a Harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there? Fighting talk, I love it! Now let's see you live up to it.
Laban na!
This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. Run all you like.
I will not. Or run.
You've made some progress.
Oh, nawala siya. Nagulang ka.
Try this. You're wide open.
What? Pidore!
Not bad. Guess I should take you more seriously.
Oh.
Good. No wonder Signora was so wary
Oh,
of you.
bigla siya naging ano.
Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
Naging ano dun siya?
Has your luck run out? I taste blood. All you do is run.
Oh.
Cool it. You've got some skills.
I'll protect us.
Ah, putik.
No use hiding back there. Cool it.
Haha! Naglag. Ay, hindi pala.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive, but that's about as far as you'll get.
Ooh! Klasengan! This is really good cheese, man.
Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia.
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected. Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now. I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Comes another bottle, huh? Tartalga.
Not bad. But this is going to cost you!
Nakalabanan ko siya.
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it.
Free!
Keep back.
Hindi ko magana sa akin yung mga ano.
Let it rain.
Ay, shoot.
Hey, let the show begin.
Die here. I taste blood.
I'll protect us.
I taste.
Ready, steady, go.
Whoop, yeah.
Hey.
Patay ka na!
Something you went.
Sabi si, tepog ka na eh.
Look! Childe's back to normal again!
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you! We didn't take it!
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Senora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend, even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this. I absolutely detest working with those who are weaker than I. The truth is, the world belongs to those of us who desire to become strong. I seldom willingly mingle with any dull and boring weaklings who think otherwise. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyan's stone forest.
A god?
Osail, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
Maganda kasi yung kwento.
But
Kaya
the
tahimik
Archon
ako ng
War
ganun.
ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research.
Adong na into it dun sa
With the power of so many sigils
story.
of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing.
Are we done? Oh, here we go. Yan ang ano kasi, nakakatawa kasi yung mga kwento na ganyan. Ooh. I'm gonna have to skip this.
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Okay, sige yo.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on?
Botar ata to. You know. Parang God of War, eh, no? The pet.
Paimon's exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go. Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. You've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that's scary. So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is... not necessarily.
What? Wait, all of you are supposed to be the Guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this
Ang gwapo nga lang siya, eh.
into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now. Yep.
Woohoo! Subarashii ne!
The Fatui! They're attacking the Guizhong Ballista!
It comes another fight, man!
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you. One wishes to witness.
gets.
That is Osial's divine power. Be careful not to get hit.
Putik yun.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How dare you? Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
No escape! The ancient gods attacking again! There are so many between you and Querrubin!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is gentle energy! That light from your body, it's like the time in giant cars! Wow, it's not a pink shockwave! This grid is really strong!
It's time for a flashback. It isn't time for a break yet. My duty.
What's the hurry? Dodge this!
In this quickly. This is yes. Let's move.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War! This is what Glenny's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast! Go, Robert, go!
Strong in body and spirit, that perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them for that.
Seryosohan ko to, guys.
Dodge them to frostbite.
Over here! Exercise caution! I fear that the god's power has reached its peak!
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Seryoso! Okay, LoChro Jump and Gunsan. Magandang gabi.
Blink, let it rip!
This isn't good. Yes. This is it. Put your back into it.
So sorry.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the gods
seryoso. Basta. Seryoso na itong guys. Pasensya na. Wala munang galaw-galaw. Wow!
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
Hyper beam.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Nako.
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Wala kang ibang nagawa kundi pong malakpak, manood, at it's really something, guys. That is really something. I don't know. It's really something good. Nice. Great. Wala akong masabi. Speechless ako. The story, the battle, the grief, lahat, promise. Intense yung chill ng game itself, guys. That is really something, wow. Very something extraordinary. Grabe. Lupit. Promise, nahirapan ako. I mean, for a gamer, para nagkaroon ng God of War na